When you get your PLM or your putter line mirror, you're going to get it in this handy package which keeps all your pieces together. Let's have a look at what you get with your package. First of all, we get your mirror. The mirror has alignment lines, shoulder lines, and of course it's reflective so we can see where your eyes are positioned around the ball. Depending on the size of your putter and whether you want to have it as tight as possible or a little bit of movement, what we do is we can just slide these. 10 is the widest and 1 will be the narrowest. So if you move them each side corresponding to the width of your putter, we can make it as tough as we like or as easy as we like. So I'm going to place this down aiming at my target. The other things you'll get in your package are two springs which act as gates that we're going to try and start the ball through. These are magnetic, so what we can do is let them attach to the mirror at the front here. When you get your springs, you'll notice that at the top of the spring, the little circular plastic piece actually has a flat side too. So if we have the flat side on the inside, it gives you a little bit of an easier putt. So the flat pieces are on the inside, that means it's at its widest, and if you're finding that too easy, we can just turn it so that the flat piece is now not on the inside, and now we have the tightest gap to hit putts through. You're also going to get 6 little springs that act as barriers. These are going to help us with our stroke and managing our path. And what you'll notice is there's 6 positions that you can place the springs on the mirror. Obviously, the narrower we have these together, the more you're going to have to manage your path when putting. And these are nice and handy. These just clip on. So I'm going to place these 6 on now. So we have all 6 springs in place now, and this is going to help me manage my path when I putt. We also get 2 Tpegs that we can use as a solid barrier. So the springs are fantastic because if you do hit the spring, we can still see what the result of the putt would have been around the hole. If you like to make things a little harder, we can use the Tpegs. And when you putt using the Tpegs, obviously the ball will bounce off and won't be able to get to the hole. Here we can see the springs that are going to act as a barrier. When we hit our putts, if we hit the spring, we'll know that we didn't start it perfectly on line. But because the springs won't move the ball off its path, we can get to see where the ball would actually finish. Also, we have our ball to target line. This is going to help you with aligning your putter and getting used to seeing straight. So once the ball is placed on the mirror like this, I can set up to my golf ball. So now I have my putter in behind the ball. I'm using the red lines to help me with my alignment. But also I can now see where my eyes are in relation to my ball. My preference is my eyes just inside the ball. So I'm going to move until I get into a good position. Okay, I'm ready to hit some putts now. Okay, so on that putt there, I hit the right hand side spring and we could see it wobbling. And if we have a look at the putt, we can see how I missed the hole on the right hand side. So when you're using the springs and you hit the spring, when using a ball and the ball hits the spring, we can actually look at what the ball would have done as a result. But if we want to make things a little bit harder, what we can do now is we can swap the springs out for Tpegs. Now the Tpegs will provide a more solid target, or a more solid barrier. So now if we hit the same putt again, the ball will rebound off the Tpeg. Okay, we hit the same stroke as the last one, but this time I hit the Tpeg and look, our ball didn't go anywhere. Let's see if we can actually get one through the Tpeg. Okay, We get one through the Tpegs, and at the right speed you can hole the putt.